What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another tier list maker video here today. I'm going to be doing the last 10 years of Madden. I know if you're looking on here, it has all of them all the way back to I think 2002. I didn't want to take the time to create my own list of pictures and things like that because I'd have to upload all the pictures and make all these different tiers and things like that. So I just decided to use the one they've already had just to make it a little bit easier on myself. I didn't feel like spending, a couple hours on it, uploading pictures, trying to find pictures and crop them to the right sizes and do all of that. So anyways, let's just get right into the video. I'm going to start with the gold standard and then make my way down. And hopefully I can explain a little bit of why I have each game in each category. I'm kind of focusing on Ultimate Team, but I do have some other modes included in my rankings depending on the game. I know Ultimate Team is a huge mode. I don't really focus on franchise just because personally, I don't play a lot of franchise, but I did play a lot of the Superstar Create Your Player modes earlier in the Madden when they did have it, so I'm just going to throw that in there. So first things first, gold standard, I think I have Madden 25 as one of the gold standard games. I think this Madden was just a great game overall. Personally, I think it's one of the best Maddens. I think Ultimate Team finally started taking off. I know they had it in Madden 12. It started getting better in Madden 13. And then I think Madden 25, they really started hitting their stride in Ultimate Team. I really liked the way that Madden 25 Ultimate Team worked because it was very simple. Obviously, we like a lot of the more solo challenges that they have now and things to give you players. But I really liked how simple it was with just you get players, they have chems, nothing special. And I also liked the fact that back in the day, some of the sets they had, it would make silver players. I know there was one Silver Lions player, I forget his name, but he was a DN, and he would go for like 300K. And it really just helped out with making the market more volatile, where people would put that card up for 1,000 coins, you could buy it and make 300,000 coins. But it kept people aware. Nowadays, 80s go for a certain amount, 81s go for a certain amount, and that's pretty much it. I really liked it when it was more based off of the cards, which sets they go into, and you actually had to complete a lot of the things in the game to make coins. Nowadays, if you're a no money spent, you're probably not even going to complete any sets. You're just going to basically get cards off the auction house and do things like that, and you'll get free cards for promo. So I feel like that's like a big part of the game that they took out that you don't need anymore. Next up is going to be, I believe this is the Madden 13 cover. It should be. I think that's a 3, and it's going to be the Madden 13 in the gold standard as well. I think back-to-back years, they had really, really good Maddens. Madden 25, if you don't know, this was Madden 14 basically, but it was the 25-year anniversary, so they decided to go 25. So pretty much they screwed themselves when it comes to 2025. That being said, I think that Madden 13 was another great, like I said, they basically started the Ultimate Team. Madden 12 didn't have a lot going for Ultimate Team purposes. I think that Madden 13, Madden 14, which is Madden 25, started doing better in that and started, bringing better gameplay into those type of things. Next up is in the A category is going to be Madden 10 for a couple reasons. First, dual cover, having Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald on the cover was a great, addition to the game in general, just Madden in general. I think I like the new system. I know they had this is where they implemented a lot of new playbooks. I don't quote me on it, but I think Wildcat might have been for the first time in Madden 10. I'm not 100% sure. I know it was Ricky Williams. It was the Dolphins that were the first team to have it with Ricky Williams and, gosh, I'm really forgetting that second running back now. But they were the first team to run the Wildcat. I'm not 100% sure if it was Madden 10. But Madden 10 also had a really good superstar mode. So I really don't like the new modes with just creating a superstar quarterback and things like that. I loved being able to create a superstar in a different position. Madden 20 has a better chance at it, just the way they've completed the superstar mode where you can upgrade your attributes and things like that. But Madden 10, you would start at a 70 overall. I remember I was a running back on the Packers, and there would be games you'd only get the ball 5, 6, 7 times. But then there'd be other games they'd hand it to you 15, 20 times. So it was a great way of comparing it to real life football. When you just play as quarterback, you're just going to throw the ball every game and your stats are going to be inflated. But I liked being out of a position where you don't get to control it. Playing free safety was fun because you would play from that angle inside the camera. Being first person in it was a lot of fun as well. Next up on the list is going to be Madden 15 in the A category. And the reason I have Madden 15 so high is it really took another step into Ultimate Team. This is Madden 15. They started adding more solo challenges, more things like that to bounce off of Madden 25. And Madden 15 also, what they had that I liked was they added like the stick route, which is the option. So they moved stick from just being a slant and then the two hitches or the hitch and the flat with the go route. And they started giving that X route, the tight end that's usually there, a stick option. So he could either sit or make the out route. And they updated the playbooks. I think the animations were just better. The route running was good. I think it was just a balanced game overall. As you guys can see, I think that, earlier Madden's kind of in that Madden 10 all the way to probably Madden 15, maybe even Madden 16 was like kind of the range of the good Maddens. I think now they kind of have, crappy Maddens. So that's pretty much it. So in the B category right here, I'm going to have Madden 20. And the reason I have Madden 20 in B category is I think they've done a really, really good job with Ultimate Team in this game. And I do like the fact that they've brought back the story mode. The one thing I don't like in this Madden is I don't like the idea that their online gameplay is just pretty trash. I think that it's close to being really good. They did really good with updating the way you can't, lurk everything as a linebacker. Linebackers no longer can lurk everything. So two balls are better. You could throw it over a linebacker, which is more realistic. But they just totally butchered it with the run game. And then the way Madden's been basically the last 2, 3, even maybe 4 years is all these schemes which are completely unrealistic to Madden. That's why I liked a lot of the earlier Maddens. People would run more stock plays, maybe one hot route and basically just run it like that. But the fact that Madden 20, all it is people cheesing. They just run a bunch of audibles. They'll run 6 hot routes or 5 hot routes with all their players, motion a player, and then basically every route is unguardable. So pretty much they're just butchering the gameplay, but I think they've done the best job with adding the superstar mode back, even though it's just a quarterback for the time being. And then also they just have good Ultimate Team. They have really good Ultimate Team solos and events and things like that. They've pretty much mastered that in that sense. Next up is going to be Madden 12, and that is going to be in the C category. And the reason I have that in the C category is I think Madden 12 was a pretty good game. I just don't think they made a lot of adjustments. I know Ultimate Team, I didn't really play it too much in Madden 12. Basically, all there was Pro Packs and the auction house. There was really, I don't even know if there was sets or anything like that. There was not a lot going into it. Peyton Hillis being on the cover was pretty trash. I mean, I think it was a pretty balanced game. It wasn't amazing. I don't think as good as some of the other old ones, but it wasn't bad. Next up is Madden 11. And Madden 11, kind of the same thing. I think Madden 10 was better than 11 and 12. But I do think it was a step in the right direction. Not a lot of bad things to say. I just don't think it was necessarily as good as Madden 10 or 25 or anything like that. And then when we get to this D category, we have some of the newer Madden. So we got Madden 16 in here and Madden 17. So these kind of go hand in hand. Madden 16, Madden 17, especially I think Madden 16, they really wanted to get those jump ball animations with the crazy acrobatic aggressive catches. And I think they just got away from a lot of the things that made Madden great. Back in Madden 25, you had Brian Finneran golden tickets and Randy Moss's Ultimate Legends and things like that. And I know that back then they did have it kind of wrong in the sense that, they were putting people to 103 speed and things like that. So 99 speed really wasn't even that good back in Madden 25. But Madden 16, Madden 17, they just started getting away from, Madden animations and kind of getting to cheese. They tried to add too many animations, and I think it just made it for terrible games overall. Personally, Madden 16 and 17, I didn't play that much. I haven't played that much Madden. And what I mean by that is I'll play, maybe a month or two, and then I just get so bored because of the online gameplay is so much worse than the newer Maddens. And that's pretty much that for there. And then I have Madden 18 and Madden 19 in these trash categories. Basically, just throw them in the garbage. Madden 19 was by far the worst Madden I've ever played in my life. Pretty much, they never fixed one-play touchdown cheese. You can motion across. The safeties would come up, and basically they would throw go routes or posts or whatever over your head, touchdown every time, unless you had corners that were 99 speed, which if you're, not paying thousands of dollars. And I think that's also one of the problems with a lot of the newer Maddens, and that's why I have them low as well. It's just they've just basically been sucking, blood from people, trying to suck as much money out of everybody. They haven't been... Earlier in the Maddens, you didn't necessarily have to buy packs. In Madden 25, it was hard to get coins, so a lot of people did want to buy pro packs, but it wasn't necessarily like you had to pull, like these limited times or things like that. Now they're instigating limited times and all these things so that every weekend, okay, legend packs are back. Now you have to try to pull this new Champ Bailey and Troy Aikman that just came out, or these new Shannon Sharps. And it's just getting people to spend hundreds of dollars every single weekend. Back in the day, Madden 25, you can buy a $25 pro pack or pro bundle, and it can get you through a little bit because there wasn't that much content coming out every day, so they weren't just trying to suck you dry with the money. Now it's just a money game. Whoever wants to pay the most money is going to win, and that's pretty much how it is. So let me know what you guys think of the list. As you guys can see, I really wish Madden would kind of get back to some of its old ways. Once they started adding training in and sprinter and all these random things in Ultimate Team, I just don't like it. I don't think it's a step in the right direction. So let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys like my ratings. If you guys disagree, let me know, and hopefully we can debate it in the comment section down below. And subscribe just to see more Madden content like this and other videos like this. I hopefully will be making other tier list makers if you guys show some love on it. Hopefully we can get this video to maybe 10 likes. That'd be pretty awesome. And, actually, I'm going to throw this one in the gold standard. I know it's not a Madden game, but this is by far my favorite ESPN 2K5 best football game of all time. If you don't know a lot about it, go watch some gameplay. Go pick it up in the store. You will not be disappointed. It is by far the best football game I have ever played. And that being said, guys, I will see you next time.